GR650. Gonna take that caliper off and see what we got going on in. It might be stiff because I pushed the piston right in when I took the wheel out, or put the wheel back in, so it might be just getting stuck in there, or it might be an airlock in there. So I'm going to just take that off and see if it's movable. Even those, they are undoing. Quite handy. Where'd you come? Somebody's. Look at that. Rusty. Clean up. Take you off of there. Take that off. Nice bit of meat on them, so that's alright. Don't look that bad. Take off the anti-squeal washer. Use my flipper. Right, let's pull the brake lever in and see what we have. Wants to be sucked back in. It's quite free though. Give it that. Is it a stainless one? Could well be a stainless one. I think that is a stainless one. Well, looking at these two bolts here, I just put them back in, and they're really stiff when you're trying to push them through. So I reckon if I clean these up, then the old caliper will be able to move freely backwards and forwards, and therefore work like it's supposed to. But with these bolts with the rust on them, it's stopping the caliper moving in and out, or moving on its bracket. So I'll clean these up first and I'll put it back together, and we'll try it that way before I take the caliper apart and have a look inside there, because I think the caliper's alright actually. There's a stainless piston in there, there's no leaks, and it seems to work alright. So we'll clean these up first. So these holes here, can't see it, these holes here where them pins go through, they're pretty rusty inside as well. Here are them, see all the rust in there. So we're going to get me wire wheel on the drill and clean them out a little bit. Try not to trip over the camera. smudge that in a bit. Don't want it, not too much though, because I don't want to squidging out the top. So now we got some good old brakes there now. So that'll work a treat, I think. That was an easy job. I was expecting the job was a bit easier. I thought I was expecting it to that I was going to have to take all that caliper apart. But that's alright. Let's take it off the centre stand and give it a push forward and check the brake now. So now I'm going to try and address this ultra stiff clutch, and down here it's just all rusted in solid in there. So I'm going to have to take all this off, find out why nothing's moving. I reckon the cables may be rusted inside there, but there's no you should at least be able to pull it out. So let's have a look at the clutch cable. Try and take it off to start with. I thought the clutch cable was routed wrong to start with, but it's in the right place. It does go round down here. Bit of a bend there. Down through and then down to here. So I'm going to take all that off and see why it's so stiff. I mean, it's ridiculously stiff. All my strength just to pull the clutch in on that. So I'm going to have to take that apart and have a look. This cable won't even hardly move. It's so tight. It's rusty in there. Soak that. Soak that with penetrating oil or something so we can free it up a bit. Help me free this clutch cable up a little bit. The rubber boot there, which is supposed to protect it from moisture, that's got a quite tight seal down the bottom. What we do, fill it up with oil. To the top of the oil, get our drill, making sure it's going to go the way the windings go on the that up and down. Yeah, we'll go through it. Fill up some more. Yeah, look at that, it's lovely now. Clutch is going to be pucker now. That's falling apart, this thing. The ball bearing's falling out of it. This is absolutely fucked. Chance of getting one of them is pretty slim. Keep the ball bearings. Then we've got to try and put them all back. There's some in there, so we have to tip that out carefully. Yep, there's two more there. There. Loads of them. Got some rebuilding to do on this. One of these actuators or whatever they're called. There should be loads of little bearings and there's loads of little holes in there where the bearings go. So what I'm going to have to do is give this a bit of a clean up, take out the remaining bearings, whatever is in there, give it a bit of a clean up, pack it with grease, and then try and put all the little ball bearings back in their little holes where they come from, and then put the arm back in. It's probably doable, but see all the little bearings that have come out of it. So you've got to put all these little bearings back. Hopefully they're all here. 3, 6, 9, 10 of them. Don't know how many there's supposed to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that one by itself 10. Yeah, that's alright then. Just clean these bits up. So you put the cover on with all the little holes and shit. Got the 3 little bent over tabs that want to go against the little rubber on the bottom of this. Then twist it around until you get all the grooves lined up with the holes. Pack it with grease. Actually, pack it with grease first. Fuck off. Now you can't see the holes, so you grab a bearing. There he goes there. Let's just fucking pack it. Delicate operation, boys. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 8. I've lost count. One hole there. Well, we got them all in. So that goes there, and I wanted it about around there. So we've got them all in. Check that out. And we've got our arm where we roughly want it, which was extremely lucky. Bend that little tag back over so they don't all come out. And there we go, it's all greased up and you've got all your bearings in there now. So let's put the working clutch. Right. Don't know how much of that you saw, but it's working now. So put it all back together, put the cable in, adjust it up, and see how easy the clutch is then to actually use. Much better, much better. I'll be able to ride this bike now and not worry about me the clutch being so stiff, because that's much better now. Rerouted the old cable, put the cable in. This part of the cable here is actually seized into this piece here, so it's going to, at a later date, it'll be a bit difficult to, I need to nip that up actually. Really want to free that off from these two bits here. I've tried to move it, but it's in there, it's rusted in there solid. But, could do with a new clutch cable altogether really, but there's a little tiny bit of adjustment left on the handlebars, and also when you adjust the clutch in here, just screw the screw in until it goes tight and then back it off 1/8 and then do the lock nut up, and that's job's good on that. So when you use the clutch now, everything's working as it should in there, so that's alright, that's all good. I ain't got to worry about the clutch, that's done. So yeah, so far the brakes and the clutch are sorted. I've got a new gasket coming for this, so we're going to change that over soon, so I might as well leave the tank and stuff off of it. And then, yeah, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.